Difference between over there and over here.
Over there is where they designated for you to be. It's not
The
much
whole
of a
United
difference.
States is a free speech area, and them saying that this has been rented out, I'm a part of the Republican group.
I understand. All they're asking is for you
if I'm part of the group,
all they're asking for you is to do your thing over there.
I don't want to. I want to do it right here as people walk in so they can see it.
But then that's disturbing the venue, and that's why they're asking
anybody.
us.
I'm sitting here.
To come over.
If people want to talk to me, they can. If not, I just sit here. They can look at my sign and move on.
You know what? So I can appreciate what you're doing. You have I can see that you have a strong position on this, and I get it. When I'm in this uniform, I don't take sides. I am neutral.
But you're supposed to defend the Constitution.
I am also supposed to follow the rules.
You're supposed to defend the Constitution. What is more important?
This is considered a private venue.
It's not a private venue. It's a public venue.
It is considered private.
And it's a public gathering. They've invited the public.
And you know, I really want you to be able to get your word out. I do.
Okay.
However, they've just asked us that you move over there to do it. And I would really appreciate you making my job easier.
I'm not here to make your job easier, and you're not here to make my life more miserable.
But if you don't move over there, then I'm going to have to do something else, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I don't want to put you in that position because if you arrest me, you're infringing on my First Amendment rights.
And you're not going to be able to get out your thing.
But put your bond at risk because you are stepping on my constitutional rights.
Like I said, this is considered private. And all they're asking is that you move over there. They're not asking you to leave.
Sir,
they're just asking you to go
Here's
over
the
there.
thing. We're asking for your compliance. You can move over there or we're going to trespass you from the entire property.
That's fine.
So you're not going to move over there.
Here, you know. If this is what you guys want to do, if this is what you guys think is the right thing,
we want you to go over there and say what you have to say.
If this is what you guys want to do,
we want you to be able to give your word.
You go ahead.
It's only
this is my
right
First
over
Amendment
here.
rights.
It is, and it's your First Amendment right to do it over there.
This whole country is First Amendment rights.
Okay. This is a private venue. Okay. They've designated that spot over there where your wife is.
Have you ever heard of
Marbury
versus
Madison?
Madison?
You want over there.
Have you ever heard of Marbury?
Sir, I'm not arguing with you today. You can say anything
I'm not arguing
you want
with you
and have
either.
that right over there.
I'm not
Or
arguing.
you can leave.
I've told you, I am not going to move.
Okay, then you need to leave, sir. Go ahead. We'll move your stuff over there, and you can go ahead and leave. Can you take his stuff?
I'm not gonna.
Because he's trespassed from the property now, so he can't be here. And we don't. Well, he's pushing it right now, and we don't want to push it that way. We'd like him to come over here.
I will go to jail for my First Amendment rights. Yes, I
You have a
will.
wife that's with
here.
I've got dementia.
I know you do.
You have anything
and these guys here don't care about that.
Yes,
all they
we
care
do.
about is sitting there and bullying me and saying, you're going to do what I tell you because
They're the
some
law.
ordinance.
They're the law.
Look,
They're not the law.
You.
Yes, they are.
What's your first name?
Dave.
Dave, I'm Doug. Look,
Doug, let's not try.
Don't raise your voice at me. Have I raised my voice at you?
Okay, I won't.
Please. Let's talk civilly.
He might be a relative.
We are
of
just
yours.
asking you to walk over.
I won't.
Then you have to leave the property, and we don't want that. I want you to be able to get out your word.
I'm not going to leave someplace that I have done nothing.
Dave,
I have done nothing. I've sat here with a sign
I get it.
and done nothing.
And I can tell this is important to you, and this is something
It should be important to you. It should be important to
this is
you.
something for you.
It should be important to him. It should be important to every single person out here.
But Dave,
Because we have First Amendment rights. We have all these rights. And in Washington County, they are being infringed on, stomped on every single day. I can't go to a commissioner meeting and ask a question.
let's keep it down.
Okay, so
Let's keep talking civilly with me.
Okay,
That's good.
Okay, what do you want me to do when my constitutional rights are being infringed on, and we can't get anybody to do anything about it?
Well, this is.
Are you going to go to the commissioners and say, listen, guys, these guys have a First Amendment right to redress their grievances with you. And if you're not going to allow them to ask questions during your meetings,
Dave,
you're breaking their First Amendment
I could
rights.
see that you're very well educated.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can tell that you probably did very well in debate. Unfortunately, this isn't the realm for that.
Unfortunately for you, yes,
no.
because I
For me,
came
I'm
here,
going to go home tonight and be fine, but I'm just asking you to go over
and
there.
you're trying to hold over my head
no, I'm
the
just
fact
telling
that
you
you're
what's
going to
gonna
take me to
happen.
jail for standing up for my First Amendment
I don't
rights.
want that to happen. You can go over there
You
and you
think
can
I
have
do?
free speech.
No.
You know, this isn't one of those battles. Dave.
Why do you think that that's better over there than over here?
That's how
Because
they
you're not going to be
designated
put
it.
in jail
And
Who
you're
over
not gonna
decides
have any
that?
problems.
Who decides that?
The
Who
venue.
decides that? The venue.
the venue.
This is private property.
What gives them the right to decide where my rights start
Can I
and
come?
stop?
Can I come onto your property
It's a
and
private,
say things?
That's my private property.
This is private.
No,
this
this
is
is
private.
No, this is who
private.
owns this?
This is private.
Who owns this?
Okay, let me give you an example.
Who owns
Have you ever
this?
heard of private public? So UTA, Utah Transit Authority, right?
You're not
That is
answering
also-
you're not answering my question. Who owns the Dixie Center?
This is
Washington County owns it.
Okay,
but it's
Washington
run
County.
by a private.
Who?
Public.
Yeah. So that means my tax dollars pay for this.
And mine.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
And so they designated that spot over there for any free speech as it relates to anything that goes on at this venue.
So I have never said I agreed to that.
you don't
Well,
have
you don't
to.
have
Yeah,
to
I do.
You don't.
I do have to agree to it because they work for me. I don't work for them. Okay?
But Dave,
If they're gonna set up laws and these zones, they need to get my approval. And I'm not giving my approval for free speech zones.
leave that up to the people who
As far
manage
as I'm
this.
concerned, the whole United States is a free speech zone.
And I recognize your position with that.
Okay.
But different places can designate
Well,
where
you guys,
they're going to
you
allow
take an
people to do
oath
that.
to protect the Constitution.
Yep. And that's what
And
we're
the
doing
Constitution outweighs everything.
now. I agree.
And
it does.
you guys are sitting here allowing them to infringe on my First Amendment rights because they say we want to make this a free speech zone and not this. Why don't you ask Mr. Brown over there what he thinks about it? He's the Attorney General. You know? Look at him, he runs away. That's why I don't trust these people.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, I recognize your position, and we're not holding over your head anything
Yeah,
related
you
to
are.
your First Amendment.
Well,
We're
you're holding
your
over my
head.
head that you're going to take me to jail
Your
because I want to sit here and do nothing.
Your lack of compliance becomes trespassing, which is a violation of Utah
Well,
law.
If,
So all we're asking
if I'm
you to
sitting
do,
here
sir, is
doing
comply.
nothing, if I'm not bothering anybody, I didn't say anything to anyone. I just sat here with my sign. What harm am I doing?
What harm would it be to move across the street and do the same thing?
No.
That's
You
a
know,
fair question.
the first thing
Isn't that
first,
get
his information?
No, it's not because
Hi, ma'am.
what do you expect us as constituents and your neighbors? What do you expect us to do? Just sit back and say, "Oh well."
Yeah, no, and I
Run
don't,
for
I don't
office.
think that we should do that.
I would
I
love
would be.
to. I would really love to. My wife has dementia, and I can't do that because otherwise I would. But on top of that, we have a problem with our elections here. We have no election integrity, and we have asked that they change it back to precinct level elections, get rid of the mail-in ballots, get rid of the electronic machines. All three commissioners say, we agree, we want to go back to that. Oh, but the state forces us to do that. And I brought in the election code and showed them, no, that's false. You can run your elections any way you want to. And they still sit there and say, no, That's not true. I says it's right here in the election code. I've showed you that, and you guys are denying. But you say you want to be helping us and doing it our way. So you got to realize somewhere along the line, somebody has to take a stand and say,
got anybody that
sure, no more, no more. You cannot infringe on my rights anymore.
Sure.
And that's what you guys are doing here. I have done absolutely nothing to warrant being trespassed, other than I'm sitting here with a sign at a memorial.
Control 1X118, 27, by name and date.
More than anybody that our forefathers did.
Last of Johnson, common spelling. First of David, common spelling. Date of birth will be 2/3/1959.
Government is not holding up their bargain. And I'm coming to this memorial only because the three people that they have speaking
Is there a place media supposed to check in at all? You know,
That. Give me 1 second. I believe.
I've got my camera bag on me. I don't know if that needs to be checked or not.
We do have a officer that has that information. If you want to sit tight 1 second,
Okay.
kind of in the middle of something. Sorry about that.
And say, God bless.
In fact, if you want to ask them, maybe they'd know. These two deputies over here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So am I wrong? What am I doing?
You're right. You do have the right here to come and do it, and it's not that. It's not that.
So
that we're
your
holding our
concern is that I'm doing it here instead of over there.
because they asked you to move from here to over there and you refused. That's the only reason why I'm here.
And
you could have complied.
And
we would not been involved.
why do they want me to move from here over there? What am I causing? What kind of a problem?
Control 1X118. Can you 10-9 last traffic?
Well then
They've designated that area exactly for
well,
that, and it's not.
I'll
just
tell
for
you
this
what.
event, so it's for all of them.
I'll negotiate.
Stand by. How long have you lived in Utah, or southern Utah?
Oh gosh. Well, we've lived here a couple times. We moved here in '99. My husband helped in the Costco's here. And then he had a manager that,
Does he have a driver's license?
yeah.
Okay. And is it a Utah license?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You
Thank
don't
you.
find it in your system.
I'm not finding it.
David Allen, A-L-L-A-N. Johnson.
How do you, A-L-L-A-N?
2/3/1959 is his birthday.
Okay, thank you.
You've got a right to free speech.
Control 1X118. Can you run the same 27 with the middle name of Alpha Lima Lima Alpha November?
I'm just asking you guys questions because there's got to be some reasoning. Well,
However,
I don't have the
we
power.
have an obligation to fulfill our job.
And
So
I get
please
it.
let me finish, David. We just want to make this as smooth as possible.
Well,
You seem like a very nice guy, and I don't want to have to give you a ticket. I don't want to have to take you to jail. What I would really like to do is walk over there and let you continue to tell me. You know, tell people as they're walking
well,
by. I would
my
appreciate
problem.
that.
My problem is I've spoke to you guys. See, Chavez is smiling because he knows that he's going to win. You guys are going to run me off.
We don't want to run you off.
Yeah, you do.
We want you to just go over there.
Otherwise, you would just say that, sit there and say, you know what, Dave? You're 100% right. You have a right to be here. You have a First Amendment right to be here. I took an oath to protect your First Amendment rights.
See, that's what I've been trying to explain to you, but you don't want to hear it because it's not along what you want, okay?
No,
I get that.
because there is no ifs, ands, or buts. First Amendment rights go above everything else that you guys are trying to enforce here. And you don't understand that.
We don't disagree. This is their
Then
rule.
why are you
This
not?
is their rule.
They have no.
And that rule,
They have no
that
power.
rule we get to enforce after they asked you to move over there, and you said no. You said I'm not going.
I'm not, because I have a
10-4,
First
thanks.
Amendment
But
right
you've
to
also,
be
you've also
here.
made some comments
Nothing.
about your wife and
Any
saying
name file?
there's things that
Nothing.
you can't do because your wife has dementia. Does going to jail fit into the fact
No,
that
it doesn't.
you can do
That
because your wife
shows you
has dementia?
how upset I am with the fact
Friend by name,
that you
date of
guys
birth,
are
got
infringing
his address, nothing.
on my First Amendment rights.
She's saying
for
that he does have a
nothing.
driver's license.
Absolutely nothing.
We're not infringing on your rights.
You
We're
are.
simply asking you to go over there to the designated area.
If you
That's it.
make me go over there instead of allowing me to stay here, you are infringing on my rights.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but we are going to make you go over there, or you can leave the property altogether. Those are your options.
Or you can arrest me.
Yeah, which we don't want to do, Dave. What does that solve?
Nothing.
What does arresting you solve?
What does
giving
me
you a
going
ticket
over
solve?
there solve?
Going over there means that you're within compliance of the rules, and you can get to do and say whatever you want to. That's what going over there does.
What is staying over
That's
here?
it.
What is staying over here
Means you'll
solve?
be charged with trespass
So
Because that's what they asked.
why am I being trespassed?
because you're in an area that they don't want you in.
If I had a shirt on with all that stuff on it, would you arrest me?
You know what, Dave? We can go back and forth.
I know.
Over and over again. Like I said, here's
You're
all
getting
I'm
fed up
asking
with
you.
me, aren't you?
No, we're not.
Yeah,
No,
you
Dave,
are.
we're
Yeah,
not.
you are. Because
No.
I'm asking questions that you guys have no answer to.
Well, we
It's
can't change
questions
the
we're
rule.
not going to answer.
Well,
So
I'm
we
just
can't change
I'm asking you questions.
And I can't give you my political view because when I'm in
If
uniform,
I'm wearing a
I have
shirt-
to be neutral.
If I'm wearing a shirt that has the exact same thing that's on that sign, and I'm sitting here, are you gonna do it? If she comes out here and says, you can't sit here with that shirt
We
on.
could play the what if game for a long
Well,
time, Dave. but
I'm just asking you.
Here's my thing.
You know, you
Please just
guys
go over
need
and
to
sit by your
realize.
wife.
You guys need to realize I have a First Amendment right, no matter whether I'm wearing a shirt, wearing a couple of signs that are hanging over me, or I'm sitting here. And anyways, if you guys want to arrest me and take me to jail for doing it, you know, you're doing your job. I get it.
We don't want to, Dave.
We don't want to.
I don't want you to.
What
My
we're
wife
gonna-
has dementia, and she doesn't do well when I'm not around her.
Sure.
But I'm also not going to sit here and allow
So,
the
Dave,
law,
something
the
to consider, Dave.
commissioners, the councils, and all the rest of you to take
So-
away my rights.
Dave, life is about choices.
Yes.
You have choices to make.
And I've been making them.
I have obligations I have to do as
I
well.
get it.
I don't want to arrest you.
I don't
That's
want you
why
to
I've been
arrest me.
spending so much time with you.
Well-
you know what? From what I can tell, you're a stand-up guy.
I am
And
a stand-up
you know what?
guy.
I don't want that to happen. All I'm asking is for you to take your wife's hand and walk over there. Please. Please. Please, Dave. That's all I'm asking.
You guys are
You know
trying
what?
to use her. No.
I'm not. Dave, take my hand. Let me shake your hand.
No.
I understand what you're trying to do.
No, you don't.
I
You do not.
You're trying
If
to
you
preserve the
knew,
First Amendment
you would-
right
if you-
that you believe in, and I get that.
Yeah.
I get that, Dave. I
Are-
see it.
When are you going to defend me?
I am defending you right
No,
now,
no,
and I'm
you're
doing
not.
the best I can.
You're not defending me.
I told you I have obligations I have to fulfill.
Okay.
If people don't go with the rules.
I was at the
Just as
I
if
was
I
at
were-
the farmers market, and the same thing happened to me there.
Please, Dave.
We can't speak for the
Take your
farmers
wife's
market.
hand.
We weren't there.
And let's go.
We can
The whole
only speak
problem
to what our
is
task is
everywhere
here.
we go, we get run off for trying to use our First Amendment rights. How is that fair to us?
I'm sorry that you feel that way. I really
I don't
am.
feel that
And
way.
no.
It's the truth.
Okay, well, Dave, maybe it's the truth, but you know what? Here's the thing: is you say that you get run off everywhere, right? And I look at you and I think you're a reasonable person.
I am.
Okay, and maybe it's unreasonable to ask you to move over there. Maybe it's reasonable, but here we are in a stalemate. Is it reasonable or is it not? I can't answer that question. I can only tell you what they've asked us. And we've told them that we won't get involved until after they've asked people to move to where they're supposed to be or to leave, which they've already done. And that was a reasonable request.
In your
Sure,
opinion.
Sure, in my opinion, that was a reasonable request.
Okay.
So now all I'm asking of you is to please compromise with us and help fulfill this with compliance so that we don't have to take any other action. Otherwise, we're going to escort you back to your car so that you can leave, and we'll have to give you a ticket, which I don't want to do. Because I'm arresting you and taking you to jail off the table, because I'm not going to do that to your poor wife. Your wife deserves better than that.
So you don't want to arrest me because it's going to make the city look bad, right?
No.
This has nothing to do with the city.
Yes.
Has to do with
the county. Okay, so it's going to make the county. Babe,
It has to do with me.
I
all
know,
about
and
your
you
wife.
know, I told you that this could happen.
Well, I'm saying let's go. Please, for my sake.
You guys are,
Hey,
you're bullies.
Hey,
is all
no,
I
they're
can
not
say.
bullies. They're
Yes,
policemen
you are.
enforcing the law.
I knew I should have left you home. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Dave.
You're not thanking me. You're just acting like, okay, well, we won.
No, they didn't.
It's
they didn't
wrong.
win.
You
Nobody
guys
won.
need to enforce
Nobody
the
won.
Constitution.
Yep, nobody wins in this.
Nobody wins.
Yeah, you do.
No, they
because
don't.
I still have my rights being infringed on, whether you believe it or not.
I am sorry that you feel that way.
But thank
It's
you,
not
Dave.
our intention.
You know what?
Dave, do it for
I
Carolyn.
really don't think you
All right,
guys
come on.
feel this.
We're going
stand
off
up.
the property.
Turn
Come on. Dave,
I'll
you
walk
can walk
with
on your own or you can walk
I
with
will.
us.
I will.
Okay, then
If
let's
it-
go.
Keep on.
I tried to be reasonable, and I thought you were going to comply. You were listening to your wife.
The only reason I listen to
I
my
know.
wife
Keep
is
moving.
because I love her and I don't want to
We
hurt
get
her.
that, Dave.
But
You
guys
are
hurting-
disrespecting
You are hurting
Keep going,
me.
Dave.
disrespecting me.
No, you're. They're not.
I'm sorry you feel that.
Well, that's right there is disrespectful. Don't sit there and tell me
Dave.
I'm sorry I feel that way because you don't.
Dave,
No, I
keep
actually
going.
genuinely do.
No,
I
you
do.
don't. You
I
don't.
do.
None of you do.
don't know us.
You guys, I know you as well as you know me.
Do you know how long I've done this job? Do you know how many things I've
You
seen in my
know how
life?
long I fought
And
for
Dave-
our rights.
And Dave, I appreciate you doing that. But this isn't about that. This is,
Yes, it
we
is.
asked you a simple thing to do. We wanted you to continue
It's
your
not
speech.
simple.
Now get your stuff and let's go.
I did. This is not
Okay,
simple.
we're done. Oh, we're done.
Dave, knock it off.
You need to just
Oh no.
relax.
No.
You're a smart man, and you told me that you love her, so I know that you won't respond to her any other way than in those two things.
You need to just butt
Dave,
out.
shut up.
You know,
Zip your
you
mouth.
really do. Because
Where's your guys' car at?
Zip your mouth right
Don't
now.
worry about it.
Zip your mouth.
Well,
right
we're
now.
walking you to it.
We're walking you to
No.
because you got to leave now. So
calm down.
No.
This is going to upset you.
Yes, it already
Just calm
has.
down.
It already has.
See, I told you you should have stayed.
Oh yeah, let you go to jail.
Hey, if that's what it takes to get my rights, I will.
Carolyn, where are you guys parked?
Hey, let's go.
let's head on out. Thank you.
We don't need any escorts.
Well, we're going to ask you anyway.
I would prefer it if it would.
We're only going to go to the street, Dave, and then we just have to make sure that you are going to comply and leave. That's all. But we won't follow you all the way to your car. We don't feel it's necessary.
I didn't think it was necessary for you guys to harass me. When they come knocking at your door, remember I was the one that tried to help you. Just a little suggestion to you guys. Look up Marbury versus Madison and look up Pruneyard versus Robbins, and you'll understand why you're wrong.
Have a better night, Dave.
Have a better life.
All right.